But across our state today, you may notice a little bit of a haze in spots as we continue to see our own wildfires burning. In fact, this morning here in the valley, things may look a little bit hazy as overnight winds tend to coming out of the east, bringing in some of that smoke from fires burning to our east. You can see as we look at this map, the areas in the yellow where the yellow dots are, those are little older burn areas, but the areas in red are newer burn areas, and we've got a few of them out to our east, and those, of course, producing some of those hazy conditions. We'll continue to see that haze, especially in eastern Arizona as we go through the day today, this afternoon. That haze improving here in the valley, but we are under an air quality alert, but it's for ozone here later on today. And you can see as I zoom on out that there is smoke all across California as well, and areas to our north and to our east as we've got hundreds of wildfires burning across the entire western region. Now, as far as our weather this week, get ready for another week of excessive heat warnings. A new heat alert starts today as of 10 a.m. and remains in effect for the Phoenix area through Friday evening. So we're in weather action mode as we remind you to stay safe as conditions get very hot again. And the heat, as we know and as we have seen already this year, can be dangerous if not deadly. Make sure that you're hydrating, making plans to be indoors, especially during the peak heat of the day, during the afternoon hours especially. High temperatures this week topping out between 110 and 115 degrees. I know we can't catch a break, that's for sure. And we'll likely get some warmer mornings too. This morning a little bit warm with upper 80s to low 90s across the valley after reaching a high of 110 yesterday. Temperatures cooling off overnight somewhat. Again, still starting out with temperatures in the 90s in spots like Phoenix, Tempe, Ahwatukee, and Scottsdale. Cape Creek also checking in right around 90 degrees. It's 93 officially at Phoenix Sky Harbor, 91 at Lake Havasu. Good morning to you in Payson. You're waking up to temperatures in the mid 70s, 79 in Sedona, upper 60s right now in Prescott. Here's a look at those highs today. 114 degrees for Phoenix, 4 degrees hotter than it was yesterday. 113 for Casa Grande, 114 out in Bullhead City. We'll reach the hundreds in Globe and in Page, upper 90s today in Sedona, mid 80s in Flagstaff. And as you look at those valley temperatures, we're talking 112 to 114. We're still running about 10 degrees above normal for this time of year, so still unseasonably hot. Plan your day to get outdoors early, and then again, limit your time outside this afternoon if you can. As you look at those temperatures by the hour, I don't think we're going to drop out of the 90s this morning in Phoenix. I'll let you know if we do, and if we do, it'll just be barely into the upper 80s. But at this point, I think we'll go as low as maybe 90, 91 degrees, and then we start to climb again. 95 by 8 o'clock, then into the hundreds by as early as 10 o'clock this morning with a high of 114, and I think we'll see that peak temperature right around 4 o'clock. We're in record territory today. If we don't drop below 90 degrees this morning, we will likely tie or set a new record for the warmest low temperature ever recorded on this date. And this afternoon, it'll be close to that record high too. 114 is our forecast high. The record stands at 115 degrees. That was set on this date back in 1985. So that record is in jeopardy. It looks like we'll stay just below it, but it'll be close. And I can't rule out bumping up to that record high temperature. We are adding to our 110 plus count for sure this week, and it looks like we could add to our count of days with lows in the 90s as well. So far this year, we're at a record 25 days for that, and we're at a record 45 days with highs at 110 or higher. We could reach 50 this week. As you look at that forecast, 114 today, 112 tomorrow, 111 on Wednesday and Thursday, and Friday, a high of 110 degrees before we see that temperature drop below 110. We're also watching for storms today, and so I want you to be on the lookout for that too if you're out and about this afternoon. Right now, quiet across the valley, pretty quiet across the state too, but we're going to see storms develop over the higher terrain and even south of the valley. So we've got to watch for blowing dust, and there is a slight chance that we get a few storms here in the valley mid-afternoon into the evening. Tomorrow, we'll see another chance for thunderstorms as the hot weather sticks around all week long. Conditions do look a little drier by the end of the week and into the weekend, and then this weekend, we drop below 110, 107 to 109 Saturday and Sunday.